Hi, thanks for joining me. I want to attribute the credit for this video to my husband for sharing quite a few different clips from a leadership conference that happened with the Naval Academy. And I don't know what year this happened, if this is a recent thing, but he's been sending me these clips of different leaders in the Navy sharing their ideas and their descriptions of what makes a great leader and who they would want to work for and why. And the particular keynote speaker, Daniel Luna, had an amazing speech about the things that he would want to see his leader do after being a leader himself in the military. So what I obviously immediately did as a group fitness director and leader of a team of instructors was related it to what I do every day, and related to the fact that do I do these things myself? So he kept it really simple, and that's what I loved the most. So as instructors, I hope you watch this and think of yourself as being leaders, whether you are the director of a group fitness team or you're an instructor and you're leading your classes and you're a leader of your own self. These are the three things that he looked for in a leader. The first thing was being a good person. So there's so many conferences I've been to where they talk about having integrity, and a good leader needs to do their best to clean up and set an example and do these other things, but that's actually just what a good person does. So I liked how he just said it and laid it out there. A good manager, a good leader is a good person. So, and bringing yourself down to earth as a leader and being there for your team at some tough times in their lives is huge as well. So being a good person was number one. And then number two was do a good job. And in my opinion, this seems like something that I would relate to as far as setting a good example. So if you're going to ask your instructors to do a certain thing, then you need to be able to do it yourself. And I can't help but revert back to another line that I've heard from Todd Durkin in some of his motivational speeches has been, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So if your car is a mess, if your life is a mess, if you're not organized, if you swear all the time, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. And so I really attribute that to management and that particular do a good job lesson for managers. And then the last thing he said is that he would want his leader to be a good manager. So and learn to manage people. And so I take that as being disciplined in your own life, not being afraid to give feedback and communicate to your team. It can be difficult as a manager to give constructive criticism. I don't enjoy it. I'd love everything to be flowers and roses and sunshine, but if I want my team to improve and to get better, I need to give them feedback. I need to give them something to work on. So I think that's really important for managers to do. And in group fitness, we tend to just want to be friends with everybody, but that is not our job. Our job is to lead the team. And then other ways to be a good manager, I think, that fall under that last line are organization and having processes and following up and following through yourself. So if you say you're going to buy a piece of equipment, or you say you're going to update a piece of software, then you need to follow through. And those are some things that I'm working on my own as well. Or if I say I'm going to do something, I make sure that it happens, and it happens quickly. So again, that was Daniel Luna. Watch the video. It's much more effective than watching me talk about it or recap, but I'm relating it to what I do. And then the last thing I wanted to mention is that as directors, I think, and group fitness leaders or instructors, that we can tend to want to take the easy route. And that's what I kind of have been really working on this week, or what are the ways that I can improve as a person, improve as a manager, improve in my organization, improve my team, give feedback, and do the things that aren't always easy but are very important to be done. So what I've kind of learned to live by this week specifically after watching these great videos from some great leaders and who have experienced some intense things in the military is that no one made it far going the easy route. So no one made it very far going the easy route. So sometimes we have to take the harder path, sometimes you have to make tough decisions, and sometimes you have to kind of, life is going to throw things at you and throw things at your team, and it's how you react to it, and that's all that you can control. So I hope this video was helpful to not only instructors, but group fitness directors and managers in the fitness industry as well, and have a great day.